And my foot was just like dangling.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
Yo! Hey, lady!
You don't have OCD.
You forgot your spaghetti!
You have obesity. Okay, thank you. I didn't know my psychiatrist was on here. I'm actually starving. That should be my middle name. Amberlynn Hungry Reed. I don't know. I just feel so disconnected. She was like, you're healthy.
No one cares!
But you are obese.
Hello? Is anyone home?
Hey girls, welcome back. So it's a new day on bus, and Amber is already back to doing what she does best. Arguing with everyone, kicking people off the panel, and acting like she's somehow the star of a show that literally exists to laugh at people like her.
I'm breaking out, which is rare. That gives me anxiety.
That's not good. What do you think you're breaking out about? Is it like
I'm really fucking stressed out and miserable being on the show with you.
with me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, let's fix that. I will turn my camera off and you guys can just have a show.
I spoke to Katie. Remember Katie? The intern that I got fired?
Yes.
She started like apologizing to me. She was like apologizing and like almost crying and like getting emotional, saying like how she feels bad for like coming on here and the way she spoke to me. Things were being blown out of proportion because that's how it is with Girl World. The LCU is learning. And people were really thinking I was like trying to dox someone. And I was like, I would never in a million years do that to somebody. You're a lie. You're a lie. So, heck, you want to talk about me being gaslit by everyone around me?
Yes.
I did cut out a section here because they start replaying clips from yesterday's stream, which we literally just covered in the last video. Basically they're talking about Amber coming up on a live stream and immediately being rude the second she heard Tex say her name.
It was a fun time, and then you came up here with some weird ego because you thought I was talking about you, and instead of finding out, like, and then coming to confront me from something you heard, you were just like, tell me you were talking shit. Amber.
Will you really say anything about Amber prior to her coming up there?
I think they asked me, like, how is it working with Amber? And I was like, it's fucking difficult. Oh, do you like working on bus? I'm like, fuck, it is a tough job.
Did you know that I have worked with multiple hosts since being here, and you're the only person who thinks that?
Okay. Is that you think that's real?
Yes, I think that's real.
Did that?
I mean, Amber, to be honest, you are kind of difficult to work with.
Fupa, you're supposed to be a detractor. It's fine. I'm so...
Like, you are, though. Like, just like today, we wanted to start having a meeting 2 hours before, and you were like, I'm busy.
Yeah, I'm not going to have a meeting 2 hours before, but I'm actively busy.
Okay, we should have a meeting 6 hours before.
At this point, it's kind of incredible how the same issue keeps following Amber around no matter who she's working with. Different hosts, different personalities, same exact conflict every single time. Even YouTube kicked you from your own channel at one point because you couldn't follow basic rules. And when completely different people all end up saying the same thing about working with you, including Keemstar, your literal boss, the problem is you, Goral.
I said the F slur because I'm a bi man.
Didn't.
I did.
No, you said more than that, baby boy, and
Name
I'm
it.
about to reveal it
Name
all,
it
motherfucker.
now.
Because I do not like you, and
Do
I
it.
believe who you are. I believe who you
Amber,
are
say
when no
what I
one is
said.
fucking looking. Are you going to let me speak?
Can say it.
I believe who you are when no one's fucking looking.
Okay.
Fupa, do you want to take the floor?
You can say
Yeah,
what
you say it.
Okay.
She refuses to confront him with what he said, and the subject changes to how much that other show needed her.
So smaller shows, they want us bigger hosts, no pun intended, to go up on there. Especially when we're in the middle of a fight, we are told, go up on whatever show is currently on and fight it out. They're a smaller show. They need more eyes towards them.
Us as hosts, we can go on other streams, especially if it's literally drama popping off. That is a rule by the boss himself to go onto a stream, whichever one is live at the moment.
Yep. Okay. So back to what I was saying. After Fluff, I went into this private area. There was a lot of hosts there. Tech ended up following me there, which is something he does. He follows me everywhere. I don't know why. It is weird and creepy and uncomfortable. First thing he said was, are we live? And then when we all said, no, we're not, he starts popping off on me in a way that felt so verbally abusive that everyone was shocked. I'm going to be honest. I don't give a fuck what he said to me and about me. It was what he said about gay people.
What did it say about gay people?
Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to say it because I don't think she wants to. He said, I am not a liberal, I'm a centralist or whatever you said, and then you're like, I will
All of the
F slur.
Do you think I said... What? Okay, one, I would never say. I can't work with you guys. If you're just gonna lie, I can't work with you. I can't.
I want main chat to tag
Keem, tag everyone. I don't give a fuck. I will not work with you.
Nightmare.
Amber, there's years of your bullshit online. Your life isn't a character. Like Tech made a point of, are you always a character, nothing real? I think Amber has the memory of a goldfish.
Nightmare, you know I said the F slur in that call, right?
Yes, no.
Okay, you were there. Did you hear me say I want to all of the F slurs?
You said I am not quoted because I put it in my phone immediately when you said it. You said I am not a liberal. I will is what you
Nightmare would have dragged me if I had said that. There's no way that Xylee, Keem, Boogie, Steak.
No, I heard it. And I was like,
right. You did say that.
And once again, we're in this situation where multiple people are all saying the exact same thing happened, and he's just flat out denying it.
But
I didn't
don't think you were alluding to.
Hold on, I don't think
I don't think you were alluding to.
Did you think I? Hold on, I'll trust Nightmare. I'll trust Nightmare. Nightmare, did I said?
No, you basically said that everyone calls you a liberal and you couldn't be further from the truth, and you said I will.
No, I didn't. Oh, am I getting gaslit? Oh, it's because you asked me to get fired today.
You literally said that.
No. I promise you, I completely forgot about it until you mentioned it, but that is actually true. You did say that.
Okay, I don't think I said that. I was really drunk. I don't think I said that as a man who's been openly bisexual for like, what, 12 years now?
As a matter of fact, I think you said that after you had originally said the word, and I was like, that's not very progressive of you. And you were like, progressive? I'm not progressive. I used to work for the government. I used to do all that, and then you said that.
Wow. Well, I guess I said that. Xylee wouldn't lie. I trust Xylee with everything. We
all do.
Fuck you, Amber.
Obviously, saying something like that isn't okay. The reason it keeps coming up, though, is because Amber herself has talked about this topic before, and some of the things she's said in the past make the way she's reacting here a little inconsistent.
I apologize. I shouldn't be drinking alcohol.
I don't accept your apology as a F-slur.
It's not about you, okay? I'm not apologizing to you.
It's worth the $20 to point out that this trio of plebes is reverting to storylines about addiction and hate speech to incite viewership through rage. The bar is in hell. Amber can never return to her previous content, Lamau.
Well, yeah, I don't want to be this guy. If that's what I'm saying when I'm drunk, fuck me, dude. That's fucking awful.
So fake.
Well,
in my opinion, Tech, you have done.
It doesn't matter. He was drunk and saying really stupid shit.
Tech, if you're drunk and you're conceding to this, you're just gonna have to concede.
That's the thing. Yeah, that night.
Let me speak.
Fuck you, Amber. That night, I got so drunk, I was throwing up in my toilet. My girlfriend was like ordering me food. And Amber, I don't care.
All right, that was it.
Yeah. My bad, dude. I didn't.
The way I view it, Tech, you have done
Can I finish doing an apology, please?
For less. I don't give a fuck about your apology.
That's not true.
You deserve to be fired.
Okay, one, that's not true. The people have done worse and they're still hosts on
I do not want you here. I will be miserable until you are gone.
You miserable is good for content,
Can I just say I was there and I witnessed the whole thing.
Okay.
Did it happen or did it not happen, Keem?
I didn't hear or see a thing.
At Snaggletooth Super Chat.
Love you, Keem.
Amber, it's not about you because that word doesn't mean you. You're transphobic and the community doesn't even claim you. We don't care what you have to say. Amber, no one likes you. We are supposed to be mad at Tech, but you said his dad wasn't really dying. You're terrible human. I wish Amber would quit.
That did happen yesterday.
That's something that is so disgusting, and people still somehow just hyper focus on me. It's like, I get it. I am a celebrity, but come on, I'm not working with Tech, bro. I'm just
fine.
not.
Okay.
Have fun at Fat Camp. After Fat Camp, it's about to change around here. I am not working with you.
Okay, that's fine. I am sorry if I said that when I was drunk. I probably need to stop drinking. It's unbecoming of me to have said things like that.
Because I believe people when they're not performing. And the Tech that I know behind the scenes makes me want to rip my eyeballs out. I don't know if it's just towards me or what it may be, but I hate this man.
Well, yeah, I hate you too. Amber, we've both have crossed the line that each of us have.
You're ruining the show. The show fucking sucks with you on it.
Do you want to have a good show? Is this something you're interested in? Have you ever talked to the docket team?
Please pull.
Yeah, I used to be in there all the time. If you scroll and scroll.
Yeah, back before I was here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. If you want to have a good show, why the fuck are you not talking to me when we're trying to plan a show and you just want to message Fupa behind the scenes about what you want to do on the show today?
Because Fupa's my host.
Okay, what am I?
I don't like you.
You may not like me, but if you want to have a good show, we have to make a show together. If you're going to purposely try and sabotage and then say it's my fault the show's not doing well, that's on you.
You should be fired for the things that you have said.
You have said some terrible shit.
And once again, Amber is pushing for Tech to be fired. That's basically become her solution to everything at this point. But Keem has already made it very clear that Tech isn't going anywhere, because he's far more valuable to the show, which means Amber's only real choices here are to accept that, or quit.
Amber, do not say you have not crossed the line. You absolutely have. You've been horrible to Tech too. Tech, you're in your 20s, you don't know any better. Amber said so. Amber, you've literally said the N-word. So performative.
Maybe one more.
Galactic Sulky's super chatted $20. Get off your high horse. Leave Tech TF alone because he's going through stuff. Your behavior is literally infuriating. Amber, you also said gay people can say the F word and he is bi.
Regarding like the F slur, I am a gay person. In the gay community, people say that to each other.
Yeah.
Am I one? No. But that is what the gay people do. And I'm not offended by it. I'm sorry, I'm not. As a gay person, I'm not offended. Like, why is that so wrong?
Amber, you also said gay people can say the F word and he is bi.
He's not bi.
Who are you to say I'm not bisexual?
He's not.
Who are you to say that?
It doesn't even matter.
You've been watching me. You've been watching me for like a year. You know I've been talking about this on my other shows.
Any super chat sticking up for you, I just see them as a hater. Because if people think that this is okay, then they're fucking delusional. Tech does not deserve to be here on bus.
It's not exactly some great honor to be on this show, Goral. You don't need a moral compass to be here. If anything, the lack of one is probably a requirement.
Ella, how are you going to hold Tech accountable for things he's said drunk when you refuse to be held accountable for the things you've said in general and when having a BPD moment? Sibao.
I don't want to be this type of person, and I will make the changes necessary.
Yeah, because you're performative. You ain't gonna get help, bro. When I see it, and I see it, and I see it for a while, I'll know. You're triggering us. You remind me of my parents and my brother, and I hate being here. And as long as you're here, the show is going to suck because I'll make it suck.
Amber, whether it's performative or not, he took accountability. So it is what it is, you know?
Okay. Here's your flowers for apologizing for the most awful thing I've ever heard in my life. That's crazy. That's crazy.
What up, Plexi says, I also struggle with booze, but my parents are alcoholics. I have no excuse. But she literally is the devil in sheep's clothing. Don't you also struggle with an addiction? Porcahonis, justice for rarity, you're sick. Pink
I don't
sold.
take people seriously that speak to me that way. So thank you for the Monday.
Notice how Tech needs to be fired for doxing information Amber put out to her large audience and saying a slur. Pot calling the kettle black moment. Didn't you say slurs and verbally abuse towards multiple people? That's for Amber.
Nope. So hungry.
Don't do that. Your girlfriend might get.
Honestly, that just made me.
Why? It's always sexual. It's always some sexual thing.
Amber, you hate when people question you being a lesbian or not. You have no right to question if someone is bi. You can hate Tech, that's your right, but it's not your right to perpetuate bi erasure.
I'm becoming rich. I'm becoming rich.
That is true. Why don't you believe that I'm bisexual?
Rich. I'm becoming rich.
The hypocrisy here is so obvious. Tech says he's part of the LGBT community, and Amber immediately tells him he's not actually bi. Meanwhile, Amber is the first person to lose her mind anytime someone questions her own sexuality.
ALR, you stay saying awful shit, and we haven't seen a big change from you, and only medicate.
BPD.
But still use BPD as an excuse for everything. Tech, get help please. Ty for taking steps to do better.
I will. I will not drink from here till fat camp.
And I'm about to just, I don't give a fuck. BPD.
Anyway, I'm gonna say
I'm done caring.
I definitely applaud you for addressing this live. And you shut the fuck up, you dumb fucking bitch.
Where I'm at right now, maybe Twilight Zone, but like I'm not comfortable with anything that's happening right now. Why I am responding this way is because you have been coming at me for being fat from the jump.
Amber says this is about Tech making comments about her weight, but the reaction here almost feels more like frustration that the show rewards people for being outrageous, and she feels like she's not allowed to do the same.
You have literally said yourself, I'm
done.
Unflattering photos of myself on purpose.
Yes.
Didn't her personally
let me guess, is she in the bus VC? Is that where she went to?
Yep.
Yeah, of course. She knows we have a show going on. Amber pisses me the fuck off, dude. Her making light of like my dad, right? Her coming at me for, oh, you're probably not even really autistic. And then now I can't be bi. There's for some reason I can't be anything that I am, right? She denies everything that I am every step of the way.
This is exactly why Girl World hates her as much as they do. And this is why that when they come for you or they come for her over something, it's like cutthroat. Like they don't fuck around. This is why, because she does shit like this all the time. She's done it for 13 years. She said some awful things to Beck when they were together about their sexuality and their gender stuff that they had going on. So like, she has a history of doing shit like this.
If y'all are in the Discord, can you tag a community manager and ask why a host is able to just leave their show to go hang out in a VC? Hey, you're a community manager, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, why the is AMBERLYNNREID, a host, allowed to leave her show to go hang out in the bus VC?
Trying to think what would be better. Would it be better for me to go in there and talk to her, or would it be better for you to just take the show into the VC?
Take the show into the VC.
Well, it'll cause a lot of drama if we take it into the VC.
You see how that changed? You see how that changed quickly?
Thank you, Steak. Thank you for holding AMBERLYNN accountable.
ALR, you know you can't just leave the show.
I do not stand for Tech, for the things he says. I do not like him. I feel actually like I am triggered being near him.
So AMBERLYNN, please don't leave the show to join Bus VC during your show. These are things that you guys have to work out on the show. It's not something that I can fix or anybody can fix. It's literally going to take the three of you adults working together. The private calls for figuring out the show literally need to stop. Y'all have to use your group chat. Look, you can hate Tech Protect, right? Unless you can convince Keem to fire him, you're stuck with him. And if you're stuck with him, my suggestion is make a good show.
I'm done.
You could literally fast for a year, Amber, and be totally fine. You have a backup supply of nutrients for 365 days. Actually, 366. I'll give you a fucking leap year. Like, what are we talking about?
Fine, I won't quit my show, but I'm about to be the most boring bitch you've ever seen in your fucking life.
That's we're back to the normal.
I'm not going to allow you to go to your hug box, but I will allow you 2 huggies to bring up. So you pick 2 random ass kissers, and they can come on bus and back you up.
Oh.
Oh my God.
Amber, at this point in our lives, we know that you're a lost cause. There is no hope for you. The reason we watch you, Apathetic, Karina, and Jordy, is because we see how much of a failure you are, and our lives don't seem so bad.
I don't care. I'm done with the show.
Whatever.
I'm done. I'm actually checking out. I will be here, but I'm not speaking.
Oh my God.
Tech, it's messed up that both Fupa and Amber told you that what you said and you gaslit them, but then other people came in to verify what you said, and then you concede. You're disgusting and owe both ladies an apology. That is true. I am sorry. I do not have a level of trust with Amber, right? Just I can't trust her.
I've never lied to you.
I can't trust you because on stream we had a fight because you said, "Why do you believe me? You shouldn't take me seriously. Of course, this is for show."
Okay.
No one else has done that to me, like publicly.
You're so dumb.
I'm autistic. I'm not dumb. I'm a smart guy, but I'm autistic.
Do you want to know something? Do you want to know something about BPD? I immediately switch, right? 1 minute I love Fupa, next minute I hate the and honestly, that's the truth. And I cannot fucking control it. So the way that I respond to you in moments like this, I cannot control it. And you want to know why? Because of my amygdala and my hippocampus. Okay. Do some research on fucking BPD. Do some fucking research.
I want you to know.
Nothing but fucking processes. And if I'm fucking evicted, I swear to God, I will never show up on this motherfucking show again. Because you guys gaslight me through and through. I fucking hate every single one of you and every single person watching. I hate all of you.
Okay.
Amber, I do have friends who are autistic. That's why I went to grad school. Like, you can't minimize that. I'm sorry.
I'm not.
No, it sounds like you war with Tech.
So I didn't bring you up on here to have a debate, so I hope that you
don't pull him off. I'll drag him back in. I want to talk to this guy.
Oh my God.
Why is it like if they disagree at all?
About something that's not true. I'm sorry.
It's not a debate. He's voicing his opinion.
It is a debate because he's literally saying
that Big Murph!
That you're autistic and trust me, I'm not, because you wouldn't even believe the things that
Amber, look, it's Big Murph. You gotta celebrate. It's Big Murph. Is don't kick Big Murph. Don't kick her.
Always eating.
Fupa asked me to.
So I was told by Keem that if people want to go, perfect person, Carol. Keem literally told me I can bring people up
Big
here.
Murph, welcome back. You're such good energy, Big Murph.
Big Murph,
yeah, Big Murph, yeah.
So Keem said I can bring people up here.
Well, yeah, I can also still bring people up here. It's my fucking show.
It's not your show.
Big Murph. Chat spam Big Murph.
Now, this next person coming up is Rabbit. He's one of Amber's biggest defenders, and they're very buddy-buddy. So after watching her kick off everyone who disagreed with her tonight, this is pretty much exactly the kind of person she wanted up here. And what he says next ends up being pretty embarrassing.
Hello, can you hear me?
We can hear you now, hello.
Yes, I can, hello.
All right, hello, wonderful. I've actually been super chatting under Rabbit. I don't know why my Discord name is Benzo, but Tech, I just want to say it's a little confusing because you say because of your autism, because of your communication style, you take things literally and you say things literally. But in order to host a show, it takes a lot of social intelligence, a lot of understanding, a lot of being able to pick up on social cues. So it seems like you pick and choose when you're socially inept in order to cover for certain transgressions. I really do think you co-opted being non-binary. You co-opted being bisexual. And I think you do that because, no offense, you're not a very impressive cis heteronormative man. And so you use queer stereotypes to subvert expectations.
You're saying it's because I'm not an impressive cis male?
Yes, I think by normal standards, you don't meet the threshold of what, society expects a man to be. And in order to kind of pacify that insecurity that you have, you co-opt being queer, you co-opt being non-binary, you co-opt being bisexual when it serves you.
Are you saying that if you found out that a friend of yours comes out as non-binary or bi, that you're making the same assessments? Oh, it's probably because you're not good enough to be cis. Like you don't meet the same cis standards.
Oh no, because
you just call out
I'm
people
surrounded by
for their identity by trying to diminish them and saying that they're not good enough to be a cis person.
Because I know what's performative and what's not.
Hold on, is there a certain way that a cis person or a non-cis person acts that you can identify that, oh, it's because you're a poor performing cis person?
Yes, because when you've actually grown up queer and you've grown up in a heteronormative society, you know how to pick up on the subtle cues of people co-opting different identities. I absolutely do have that radar.
Are you gatekeeping being queer?
I'm saying you're lying about being queer.
How would you know that? Do you know who I am outside of the LCU? Have you seen me grow up? That's kind of queer phobic. That you said that a man like me can't be non-binary or gay or whatever.
Keep talking, queen. Keep talking, queen.
It's a little bit phobic.
Be a queen.
You saying that is very phobic.
So what's next?
Nothing's next. I live my life the way I live my life. You don't have to believe me. You don't get to gatekeep what I want to be in my life.
Yes, queer monolith, come through. Yes, if you are not
I mean, would you back what he says, Amber? Would you say that you have to act a certain way to be a queer person? You can only be, I'm
sorry. No, I do not agree with that at all because I don't act anything like a lesbian. A lot of the haters come at me and what he just, I love Rabbit, so nothing against him. I do love him, okay? But what he just said is what the haters say to me. I don't act like a lesbian. I'm a fake lesbian because I'm a very flirty person and I will flirt with any gender. I will flirt with any person. It doesn't matter your gender. I will flirt with you. But I am a lesbian. Cool. I do believe Rabbit is correct in the spot of you pick and choose what you want to believe is true.
Can I just say that I'm just a tad bit embarrassed. Tonight on Locale Bus, we've tackled some serious issues, right? This is Locale Bus. I don't think anybody wants to be educated by this show or any of its hosts on what's the correct way to operate in our society, because everyone here is a fuck up. That is part of the reason why you've been hired as an entertainer is because you are fucked up. So when we start getting into this preachy shit, whether it's Amber or Tech or even these callers, what are we doing? This is not the platform and not the community to teach and educate the public on anything. We are the fucking clowns. Can we get back to the clown shit?
And honestly, I think that's the part that really bruises Amber's ego, because she clearly doesn't see herself as one of the clowns on the show. She sees herself as the star, the celebrity guest coming in to carry the conversation. But to them, everyone on this show is just entertainment, another locale, another personality, another person to laugh at.
I disagree with Keem.
Oh, well. But you got
this is Girl World. I'm sorry.
The chat is agreeing with Keem for once.
Yeah.
No.
Team W.
But this is the part of Girl World that sucks. And I guarantee there's a lot of people in Girl World that would agree with me, is when we start doing this preachy, you're a bad person because this is a rule that you should know and let me educate you on whatever subject. It's that's not what entertainment is. That's just preachy dumb shit. This is supposed to be a show of entertainment, so nobody wants to be fucking preached at. I don't give a fuck, bro.
That's an L take, bro. An absolute L take.
If we bring another person up here or another one of my hosts preaches at me, I'm deleting this channel. Bye.
Weta says Amber's the biggest, pun intended, manipulator up here. Point blank purr.
Oh, Tech, I can't wait to tell you something behind the scenes about autism.
Say it now. Are you autistic?
No, I'm not saying anything.
Okay, what do you have to hide from the audience that you can't tell me?
There's a lot of things that I hide from the audience, my friend.
Okay. If it turns out that you tell me you're autistic, I'm gonna be okay.
My enemy.
Okay.
This is why I hate you, Tech. Point blank, period.